I've been up for a while. I didn't have time to film this morning because one, I was trying to get stuff done, but also everyone was asleep. So I got up at like 5:45. My first client's at 8. I needed to leave at 7:20, come in and set up. I needed to clear off my car because it's snowing, but we're here. So hi, welcome back. If you don't know me, I'm Ari. I'm a licensed esthetician and nail tech, and I'm taking you with me for a 12-hour date today. We have 5 clients today. I have a lot of gel X sets today, which is really exciting. Some of them are definitely gonna be challenging, but like I'm looking forward to it. They're taking like 2 hours at a time. And then I do have a little lunch break, which is exciting that it worked out that way because I did not plan one. I was just listening to Ain't No Doubt About It from the Zombies movie because it's such a good hype song. Aesthetics room is set up. My first one is a gel X client. Then I have a classic lash refill. Lash room is set up. Wax is on for later. Humidifier is filled. And then I have my nail room set up, which I kind of showed you guys just like the tray portion of it. Please wear gloves. Why do I see so many of you not wearing gloves? What are we doing? Anyway, I have all of my disposables out, all of my tools. I filled my barbicide, blah, 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 blah. So all of that is ready to go. I wanted to make a quick check-in. I'll check in with you guys after my first client, and I'm not gonna film her process, but I will film her results if she's comfortable with it. We are doing like a stiletto leopard print, gold, black. It's really cute. I have like 13 minutes before my next client gets here, so I wanted to check in. I just did the full gel X set. I put a little video in for you guys. We did the stiletto with the leopard, and it's so cute. I'm so happy with it. I'm gonna see how the retention and everything goes. I think I have everything down now, but if you guys didn't know, what I did once I got out of school was offer $25 sets. That way, people had issues with retention or just like getting the general timing and everything down, we both felt better about it, you know? Like, I'm not charging you $100 and I can get the feedback and it all works out, but I am ending that in March. So first client down, I did it in exactly 2 hours, which was really exciting. It does make me a little nervous for a client I have later because the last time we did her silk off, it was a foreign silk off and it would not come off. So we're gonna see. So I have to soak hers off later, and then we're doing like a lacy Snoopy set. So I'm excited to show you guys that one. However, this Anglo Snoopy has been giving me such a hard time, and I might swap out like the inspo pick for Snoopy. But I have my classic lash refill next. She's a regular of mine. She's so cute. She's lovely. So we'll do that. I want to give you guys some more behind the scenes. I'm just trying to make sure. Like, it's hard filming and working at the same time. So credit to you guys. I'll try to give some more behind the scenes. Hi. I need to find better angles for you guys because the way I have you propped up on my fucking steering wheel right now is like not really the vibe. But I have like an hour break between my last client and then like my home stretch of my big appointments. So I went to the UPS store. I dropped off a return that I have been procrastinating. It's like 5 minutes from the salon, so I got it done. I'm very proud. I ate lunch, guys. Can we also cheer for that, because that usually doesn't get to happen when I'm fully booked. I had one of my ladies book next week, one of my regulars. I love her, and we're doing a lift and tint and a brow tint, which is lovely. And then I had a YouTube short hit 2,000 views. So basically I'm famous is what that means. No, it was like the first short I've ever posted, and it was like a 6-second video that I had made for TikTok and Instagram, so it was just like really cute. I was like, oh my god, guys. I'd post a little picture on Instagram. I'm gonna put it here because I think it's really cute. It's like a really fun way. It's like the cat trend when they would have like a picture of a cat and then put like the eyeball with the lash. But I did it with the Bratz doll and it looked so good. Anyway, I'm gonna run in. I'll show you some of my setups. I have the bed warming in the aesthetics room. for my next client, and then I started pulling the nail stuff out. So let's go do some behind the scenes. It's a new day. I had such a crazy 12 hours yesterday. So I took the clips that I could. At the very least, I got clips of the nails. Sorry, I think people are ice skating. That's so cute. But it's a new day, and I was supposed to do wedding makeup tomorrow, but with the snow, it got bumped to today. So it's been like an insane 24 hours. I took a few clips of the venue that we're at. I personally do not film when I'm doing wedding makeup, but I got clips of the venue, super cute, so I thought I would tell you about it. I need to go home, I need to wash my brushes. I have a few things that I need to make. I had an Etsy order come through, which is so exciting, so I need to make a bracelet for that, get that shipped out, and we're supposed to have like 2 feet of snow. So we're also dealing with that, but I know this video is gonna be kind of all over the place. It's really hard to film when I'm actively with clients, you know what I mean? Because like, people were late, or you're on like, I don't know, if you've never done wedding makeup, it's very like fast paced. Anyway, I just wanted to check in and say hello, and that it is now Sunday, and whole different day, but we're still working. So I will update you, give you some more details later. Hi, it is again a different day, but I wanted to kind of fill you guys in on the wedding and just anything I didn't get to say during the crazy 24 hours. So, hi, I know it's a little funny, I'm in my little like snuggie thing. Basically with the wedding, it was supposed to be Monday. It got moved to Sunday, so we had less time to do the makeup. We could only show up to the venue at a certain time. One of the bridesmaids was late, which totally happens. I do try to keep people on a schedule, but when we were already like crunched for time because of the venue change and then someone was late, it was crazy. I was not getting any filming in. So I literally got my setup and a few clips of where we were doing it, and that was it. I always do the bride last, especially when it's a party of like 6, 7, 8 people. There was only 3 of them this time, super natural makeup on one of them, so we did end up doing the bride first because we were cutting so late into the makeup, which was stressful. But one thing, if you're thinking of pursuing bridal makeup, is like you just need to be ready for anything. You can plan as much as you want and make a schedule and a time frame and this person, blah blah blah, have all of your things ready to go, but like things happen, especially for a winter wedding in New England. We ended up doing the bride first. Oh my god, she looked beautiful. It came out perfect. She had her little nails done, as you guys saw earlier. So the last set that I did was the same bride. So we did like the stained glass, and then her makeup was very like fair, glowy, like ice princess. She looked so pretty. Since there was only 3 of them, it actually didn't take that long, but like I said, we were on a time crunch, so like I was trying to turn over so quick and get everything sanitized and the next person. Filming was not happening, and then I was driving home and we were already starting to get the snow. So basically I got home, I ate, I washed my brushes, and like that was it for the day. I was not doing any more filming, but I at least wanted to give you guys a little update on like why those clips were so short. And then as for the 12-hour day, I didn't get home until probably 8, so I went in for 7:30, got out at 8, cleaned everything up. I didn't even show you guys like my closing routine. When I tell you I was so hungry. But basically I finished my bride. We had trouble with that too, so this is something that is like good for me to learn, but her nails were almost like too flat for the tips. So if I stuck like a bobby pin right here, it would fit in between the tip and her nail. So obviously I couldn't put that on for the Gel X because water would have gotten underneath, would have harbored bacteria, A, B, and C would have been really bad. So we didn't do that. I tried doing some builder gel underneath, which helped, but still like didn't fix the issue. So maybe I wasn't doing the builder gel properly for this situation. Like I know how to do it for regular builder gel, you know what I mean? So I need to look into that a little bit more. Like I said, I only graduated in November, so I'm still a little bit of a new nail tech. So I was not expecting that. We ended up figuring out that she preferred the no tips anyway. Stained glass on every nail would have been a lot for her. She never gets her nails done. So also her natural nail beds were like beautiful. So we did do it on her natural nail. We think it came out so nice with her ring. But it was a lot of learning with that. So we were in the zone and I was not trying to film. I was using every last brain cell I had. I do, however, have someone coming in to exclusively make content. So we're doing a brow stain, brow lamy, and brow wax, which I have been doing brows for a very long time. I love doing brows. They're one of my favorite services. You guys will get content for that. It is one of my longest friend that I've ever had, and I adore her, and I'll give you a story on her in the next video, but I adore her. She's a model. She's beautiful. And we're doing her brows, and then we're also doing builder gel on her, so I will definitely get a lot of content with her. We talked about it as like exclusively a content day, so you guys will be getting that soon. It's like I can't be upset that I didn't get a ton of clips because this is realistic. I want to get more behind the scenes and I need to find a way to do it, but I work essentially by myself and for myself. When I'm in my room, it's just me. There's nobody helping me, you know what I mean? So like, I don't know, if I'm doing a face mask and a soak off and I'm trying to do those at the same time, I can't be worrying about if my camera's filming. Still wanted to at least like get the process of like getting up early, a little bit of the setup, talking about how many clients I have in a day like that. I would have liked to get my cleanup, but when I tell you, I was just like barbicide, wash, all my tools, sweep, Swiffer, get it done. Like I could have done a better job filming, but I was toast at the end of those appointments. One thing people forget too is that you're on all day. You're a therapist, you're an esthetician, you're a nail tech, you're like spiritually like open, you know what I mean? So it's using a lot of energy just to like, hi, how are you? Like you're on for those 12 hours and then the following day for the wedding. I would not trade it for anything. I'm obsessed. I am like living my dream life right now. But just keep in mind that like you need a reset and you can only do so much. So this is a realistic like, hey, I got what I could. I could be better at it, and we know for next time, but wanted to at least give you guys a little bit of insight. I am trying to prioritize YouTube currently, but when I'm not here, you can find me over on TikTok. I will link those for you guys. That is where I do a lot of my makeup content, like just cute little, I do a lot of like new girl audio or just like some of my favorite shows and movies. I think it makes it really fun. I will sometimes like sit down and yap and fill you guys in, but I try to save that for here. So you can find me there, you can find me on Instagram. I have so many exciting things coming up. I'm going to be selling my products in store soon. My Etsy's doing pretty well right now, which is amazing. And I'm joining some bridal teams, just a lot of stuff that I want to talk to you guys about as I build this in real time. So thank you for coming. I will see you next time. I can't wait. Thank you for being here. Have such a good week. Happy Tuesday. And I will see you next time. Bye.